Year resolutions of people, and they were writing, I want to lose weight, I want to start a new company, to start jogging, and I want to do something else and read a book. Then I asked them, what were your last year's resolution? And they said 30%, 40% of this was same only. I said, did you achieve it? They said, no. There's a reason. There's a reason why we write the New Year goals and we don't achieve it. So like some people will, I want to lose weight in 2014, 2015. I want to lose weight in 2016. I still want to lose weight 2017. I'm trying to still lose weight. Why is it? Why is it that people don't achieve their goals? My name is Anil Thomas, and in this video, I'm going to share with you 9 tips that you should be following when you're working with your New Year's resolution. If you follow these 9 things, a lot of things will get resolved in your resolution. Are you ready? You can almost write anything that you want, and I'm telling you, you will achieve everything that you want. But remember, there has to be that want which is coming from inside. There has to be a value. So whenever you write whatever you write, let us say it's I want to lose weight, or I want to read a book, or I want to get out of that relationship, or I want to get into a relationship, or I want to begin my married life. Whatever is your resolution for this year, you must be having a value to it, a priceless value to it. That resolution, that goal should have meaning to you inside. You should be having anchored possession to that goal. Only and only if that arouses a feeling in you that's going to be meaningful to you and it's going to be fulfilled for you. The goals which you simply borrow from others and write in your New Year resolution without feeling association, it's not going to change things. Goals that you can leave in times of adversities are the goals which you were never having the right meaning, the right anchor, the right feeling for. So before you put a resolution, ask yourself, what's my feeling? What's my value to that goal? How important it is? What is that I'm willing to sacrifice? How important it is for me to get that? And when you answer these questions, I'm telling you, your New Year's resolutions, you would be closer to achieving it. You will be nearer and you will achieve it. That's my first thing for you. You know, when Mother Teresa was given an award once in England, she was asked, how did you reach out to the multitude? How did you reach out? And Mother Teresa, with those empathetic eyes and those wrinkles which had a lot of stories to tell, with deep voice, she looked into the eyes of the presenter and she said, one at a time. This should hold good for your goals and for your resolutions as well. You can write 100 goals, 100 resolutions, but deal with them one at a time. If you're going to do this and this and this and this and this, everything at the same time, you're going to make khichdi out of it. You're going to mess it up. You're going to be frustrated. Reach out to your main goal. When you feel that this main goal has reached 40% or 50%, now take the other one and start at a little 10%. When that goes to 20, make sure this has gone to 60. Now take the other goal. Progression is very important. Measure your progression. Measure it. Quantify the journey. If you're on a weight loss program, quantify it. Know what the end result is and measure it throughout. But make sure that you're putting down things which you can handle, which you can monitor, and which you can measure the progress of, which you can handle, which you can monitor, and jiska progress आप measure कर सकता है. That's what you will take. That's my number 2. Don't write too many. It's useless. Whom are you writing it for? I know you want to achieve all of them, but how can you achieve all of them together? You know, so write down things and attack one at a time, one at a time. And third one, when you write your resolution, when you write your goal, make sure you ask umpteen questions to your resolution, like how much, when, by when, who all are the people going to be involved in this, what's the primary reason I'm going to do this. When you have all the questions answered about your resolution, you are more definite to reach out to your resolutions and to reach out to your goals. People don't achieve their New Year resolutions because they are not certain about it. And when they are not certain about it, they fall for everything that comes their way and then they don't get too closer to that particular goal. When you are clear, when you are most certain, and when you are definite that this is what I want and this is exactly how I want. It's like, some girls would go to shop and they will say, I want a turquoise blue color something. And guess what? They will roam the shops after shops after shops after shops, Well, that's a different story. But yeah, the men who go shopping, I'm sure they will empathize with me. But for the rest, they're so certain that they will leave the shop when they don't get it, and they will keep going till they get what they want. I'm saying go after what you want, but before you go after what you want, be certain, be most certain what you want. And the fourth one, which I want to tell you, is have a plan, have a schedule. When you have a schedule, you are most definitely going to get closer to your goal. There was one entrepreneur who joined us for the business coaching program. It was a one-to-one business coaching program, and he had to come and meet me every Tuesday in the evening at 6 o'clock. There was a plan given to him. We had scheduled something and given to him that 90 minutes every Tuesday for 35 weeks he's supposed to come and work, and we'll give him assignments and things like that. Every third or second week he'll call up and say, I've got that coming up, I've got this coming up, I cannot come today. So what's happened? I asked him after 4 weeks that, how come all this is coming up? He's like, I don't know, things just come up. Then I asked him, when things come up, what do you do? He's like, well, if it's important, I will do. I went to find out that he didn't have a calendar in which he had pre-fed that Tuesdays at 6:30, he's got a business coaching program with me. If you have a plan, and if you block your dates and time, you will reach your goals faster. People say, I want to go to a gym. I ask them when. They don't have the answer to the when. They'll say sometimes morning, sometimes evening. No. Have a plan, have a plan, have a plan. The plan should be with the date, with the time. If you have a plan, again, most definitely, you'll get closer to your goal. And here's the next one. Delegate some part of your goals to some people, and delegate with authority. You can delegate almost many things, but of course you remember you can't hire people to do your own push-ups. So certain things you need to do which you cannot delegate. So know what you can delegate and delegate. When you delegate, make sure you're delegating it to the right people. Once you delegate, you also have to check their work, but you can't hire people to read your books. So know what to delegate and delegate. Once you delegate, check and automate things. So delegation, checking and automation should be your next step. And the sixth one for you is to be ready, be willing to make some major changes in some habit, in some lifestyles of yours. I don't know what that could be. If that means you're going to get up and write a book, then maybe you'll have to get up at 5:30 in the morning, and that'll give you extra half an hour, extra 45 minutes. You want to learn a guitar, a musical instrument, and you think there's no time. So make it a habit to be willing to change some habits in your life for better health, for better social equities, for better command, for better charisma, for better persuasion, for better reaching your goals and resolution for this year 2017. Meditation is very important. The time that you spend with your own self, you need to close your eyes to see things more clearly inside. That meditation, whatever you call it, meditation, yoga, prayer, whatever you call it, spend that time in solitude with your own self where you're working with your goal, imagining your goal, thinking about it, spending time with it, seeing what more you can do. Meditate over your goal. Spend time with your goal. Pamper it, nurture it, water it, dream about it, fantasize about it, flirt with it, have a relation with it. Grow with your imagination, your fantasy and your thought process. That's going to inculcate a new feeling inside you, and that's when you begin the process of meditation. योग का शुरुआत वहीं से होगा जब आपका रिश्ता आपके गोल के साथ एकदम मजबूत होगा. That's what you will begin to do. Sometimes when you take some actions which is taking you closer to your goal, sometimes the actions may not be proper. What should you do in these times? Don't neglect the goal, don't dump the goal, dump the actions, find out what went wrong here and take another route to get closer to your goal. Forgive yourself during the times when you make some errors in judgment and mistakes, but as you check them too often and too clearly, you will be able to find out what are these mistakes. Once you learn these mistakes, forgive yourself, take the learnings and go ahead with the next action, with the next person. You may meet some wrong actions in the journey of your life, won't you? Some wrong people in the journey of your life, won't you? Don't blame yourself, don't take that guilt. Forgive yourself, forgive them, don't forget the lesson, and move ahead in life. And the most importantly, the ninth one is learn to say no to certain things. Saying no to something outside is actually saying yes to something inside. What you're saying is, no, I don't have time for that. What you're actually saying is, yes, I want to do what's important to me. So saying no is actually saying yes inside. Learn to say no to every distraction which comes your way. Learn to say no to additional goals and responsibilities which is coming you and taking you away from your present state, present goal. Learn to say these no's, because in these no's lies the hidden yeses. If you just liked what you saw, hit the like button right now. And if you want to see more of such interesting videos, subscribe to our channel and keep the notification on. Write to me in the comment section and let us know what is that you want to hear more on the immense and infinite possibilities of the human mind. Up until the next time we meet, bye.